Hi guys, welcome back to the Book Corner. So happy Tuesday everybody. This is officially the second week of the month of July, and yes, I'm still on vacation. For people that don't know, I was given 2 additional days off. I am looking forward to going back to work because by the time Sunday comes around, I will probably end up being stir crazy. So I need to work. I need to work. Um, so, yeah, I'm really looking forward to going back to work starting Monday, and I really hope and pray they work me at least 3 or 4 days before giving me another day off, because I have been off for a total of over 10 days now. Well, not 10 days now, but it'll be over 10 days by the time all is said and done. So, yes, it's kind of like when I had COVID and I was quarantined for 10 days. I was like, I cannot wait till this is over. But I did have my books to keep me occupied, so that's always a good thing. And I am getting a lot of writing done, which is always good. I got a feeling I'm going to have A Sweet Death finished at least by Friday. So that's what I'm actually working on now. I'm working on chapter 13. That's going to total 17 chapters. And I don't really have to worry about a book bind because it's all going to be on Kindle. So, yay. Alright. So, in today's video, I'm going to be talking about what I would call the dry spell, or what I mean by that, the period of time that I don't buy books. And I know my brother's probably, oh, hallelujah. It is, it's something else. It really is. Next month, when I get my first paycheck of August, I will be buying one last haul of books. That includes the August Sophie Kelly book that's coming out. It is also going to be, the Laura Ellen books. I know that she's got a couple that that are already out, so I will be picking those up. And I'm also going to be picking up another Perry book. So, I mean, I've got a couple more, but I kind of like to read them in order, so I will be picking up a couple of those. And just really kind of stocking up for the winter, for the cooler months. After that, I'm not purchasing any more books. I'm mainly going to be focusing on library books, and I will be purchasing Kindle editions, but they're going to be much later on, because I do have books that I started them off as Kindle editions, and I always buy them as Kindle editions, like my Country Store Mystery and stuff like that. So what's going to happen after that particular paycheck and that particular haul is I'm actually just not buying any more books. And there's one main reason for that, besides the fact is it's going to start getting cooler. I'm buying a new bed. I'm getting it's called a Bobapedic. That's Tempur-Pedic, and the frame actually massages your back, which is like what I really need, especially when I've been shaking fries or I've been doing burgers. I want to make sure that I've got that support. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So I'm not buying any, every once in a while, I will take it back. I probably won't, because if I'm talking about dry spell, it means I'm not buying anything. So I'm definitely not going to be buying any more new Fear Street books, any Goosebump books, none of that type of stuff. It is going to strictly be I don't purchase anything online. Now, the only thing I probably will buy is like a little bit of, like, you know, if I want to get something from Taco Bell or something, I'll do that. But that's not the same as books. So the goal of doing this, after the paycheck that I'm going to be spending the last for the last haul is to get through the books that I have. And so so the entire bottom part of that, which was empty at one time, is filled with books that I have not read. And so, like, I'm getting back to my Sarah J. Maas books. I'm on I believe chapter 21 of that book. I'm going to be reading the books that I already have. And once I have read those books, then I will just put the next book that's in the thing in my cart, and then when May comes around, then I will purchase all those books that I have basically put into my thing. So another reason that I am not going to be purchasing as much as I did, or down to like zero, is my rent has gone up. So my rent is going up to a little bit over $900. So I don't have the finances to be buying $300 or $400 worth of books. I have to be realistic, and I have to, what I may just end up doing is buying Amazon gift cards and just putting them in my lockbox, and then when May comes around, I will have all those additional gift cards, and then I can just pay for them that way. That is something I'll be like putting maybe 50 here or 50 there or whatever. And I really think that that's really like the only way I'm going to actually be able to afford to buy the books, is during the time that I'm not purchasing books, just get little Amazon gift cards and stuff like that. So yeah. Oh man. Oh. So yeah. I am going to and speaking of gift cards and what I'm doing, my biggest worry is that if I buy the gift cards, that the money will automatically be off, because there's this whole thing with gift card scam going on. So I basically was like, get them on Amazon, and I don't know, I'll figure something out, but or what I may just end up doing is just keep the money aside, put it in my lockbox, and then when it's time to actually buy the gift card, or I'll just go to the bank and put it in my account and pay for a gift card, like a digital gift card. So I mean, I am kind of worried about being scammed, and because I've been hearing I've been hearing that there's these scams going on. So I may just go ahead and do that, and just keep that aside, and then when May comes around, purchase it. But anyways, so like, yeah, okay, I lost my train of thought back there, because I'm imagining being scammed for hundreds of dollars, and just be like, oh no. Another reason that I am really like downplaying, or like not really buying books from like my last paycheck of August all the way to the beginning of May, is because there is this over commercialization, it's kind of an issue that I've noticed a lot in on Book Talk and on BookTube, is you buy all these books, and more often than not you don't read them. And I'm kind of like, I have books here and I've got books there, And I'm not even buying the third book by Rebecca Yarros because of the fact that it is probably going to come out during the time that I'm not buying books. And I haven't even read the second book in the series. So why in the world would I buy the the third book in the series? I haven't read the second. So that's kind of stupid. But another thing I'm going to be doing is, as far as my Sarah J. Maas, and I am finally getting back to reading The Heir of Fire, is once I have reached like the last book in the Throne of Glass series, I'm going to actually go to Target and purchase the next book in the series, and then I'll just get the Kindle edition, because everyone knows I get the Kindle edition of most of my books because of the lighting in here. The lighting is not good. So I'm going to do that and everything. But also another thing is I'm more focused on my own books. I do have Murder Screams for Ice Cream coming out. I do have the Pythia's Deadly Prophecy, or yeah, that's the title set it on. The Pythia's Deadly Prophecy, and also Sweet Death, and then I also have that untitled Bed and Breakfast one, which I may decide to wait until like next year to publish. I don't know. But yeah, so I've got those, and I also had to pay for my copyright and all that type of stuff. So I do have other things that I need to spend my money for. Plus, I'm also buying a new bed and everything. But I think that when you go and you have people on YouTube that are buying excessive amounts of books, I really think that it makes people feel like that they're inadequate in that area. I personally don't care about how many books people buy. What I care about is, are you reading them and enjoying them? And I will be absolutely clear that all the books I have in my apartment I do intend to read, which is why I'm having one last book haul hurrah for 2024, and then that's it until next year. Another thing that I will be saying is this week I do plan on to get a couple of books, not a bunch of books, but a couple of books. But there are two things I'm definitely purchasing that I use like all next year, and that is my 2025 date book, which is what I use to write my hours, like what time to be at work, how long I'm going to be at work, and also my calendar, which I use to write down when certain books are going to be released, and also the day that I choose to start writing the next book. So that is something that I use. It is the wall calendar is going to be the Thomas Kinkade Disney one, because I absolutely just love the images. I think the images are absolutely beautiful, and I love beautiful things, so I'm going to buy that. But yeah, so you're not going to see book hauls during the winter time when it's like biting cold out. I will definitely be focused more on library books, because they actually tell you how much money you're saving by coming to the library and getting a book instead of buying it. So I think I've saved like over $80 in $80, which is great. I hope his upstairs neighbor. Anyways, so yeah, so that's my video for today, without mentioning hoarders and excessive amounts of rent due to hoarders. So I will be another thing. After I have 3 piles of books that I am going to be going through, once I go through those 3 piles of books, I will be going back to just showing you individual books, like, hey, this is what I'm reading next. And I am just going to change how I do that, because I just kind of want to just open up a tote and pick the next book out and go, hey, this is what I'm reading next. But yeah, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So I will see you guys around. Until next time, be well and keep reading. Bye.